Hello and welcome back once again to your favorite thing on the internet, just in general. It's Sink or Swim, episode 12. We got 4 stellar sets lined up for you, and I'll tell you what they will be. We're gonna start off, as you can kind of tell already, with one King of Fighters 15 match between Ingvarr and Icecold. Then we're gonna switch over to City of the Wolves, where we're gonna have Hrod versus Tommyboi. Been a while, I think, since we've seen them fight, and it might be the first time in City of the Wolves. I don't know. Then Haxon versus Alexein. Alexein, the only one who has openly admitted to playing Rick today, so we'll at least have one. And then finishing up the show will be Maddo versus Semper Pups. And as I've mentioned in the Discord thread, we will once again have that special rule for newly released characters, where if you pick Rick today, and only Rick, no character changes, then you only need to win 4 matches in order to claim the set versus your opponent's 5, unless they're also playing Rick, in which case it's just a straight up first to 4. But we'll see how that goes. As I said, we're starting with King of Fighters. Our players are in their seats. I'm going to give them the go sign. Go, go, go. And then we will see some action. Ingvarr is on the left, it seems. Yep, so I don't need to change anything about the scoreboard. Okay. Seems like they're taking their time picking their characters. There's no hurry, I suppose. Yo, Hrod. Ingvarr not decided on their favorite, on their last character. There we go, the final. It's mature Iori Angel. Okay. Yashiro, Benny, Maddo, and Isla on Icecold side. I don't know if I've seen Ingvarr play Angel. Hopefully he won't show me some whack-ass Angel play. I can't stand when people play her poorly. I'm a harsh judge of my favorite character, so you better make it work, okay? No gimmicks, no dumb shit. I'm gonna judge harshly. Bad Angel color, that's my first bit of criticism. The blonde hair doesn't suit her, okay? Jeez. Oops. Alright, well. Yashiro, a pretty tough matchup for Angel just starting out. He's got really good buttons to keep her away, out of her favorite range. But wow, okay, they're just swinging right now. Ingvarr hopping with Hop CD a lot. Her jump CD is pretty solid on offense. It's got a bit of startup, but it's not that bad. But right now, just kind of playing, you know, regular KOF, nothing special happening so far. Oops. Icecold with some solid block strings. Chipping away a little bit at the health. There we go. That could have maybe converted into more. There's a heavy hit. Yes, you gotta take that damage. And then the knockdown. How do you get out? Ingvarr, of course, does have 1 bar, so could resort to Angel's counter. Just rolls out of the corner, though. And they switch sides once more, and the armor on the DP. Yeah, honestly, I should. But he is mature. The blonde suits her much better. Oof. Thank you for the follow, Hrod. You're pretty good. Oh, a little high for the button of Icecold. Maybe he was looking for a jump out to hit him, you know, out of the air. But that allowed Ingvarr to take a turn, and now is in control of the corner. Lands a heavy jump in. Looked like Icecold was just about to hit something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you followed the Hard Edge channel, and you haven't been really around when I was streaming on this one. Oop, Ingvarr with a sweep. Controlling space with the projectiles and staving off Icecold's approaches, but there's a DP. A soft knockdown, but still enough to chase down. Oh, probably not the move Icecold was looking for. Nice air-to-air, though. both taking to the air quite a bit. DP. Icecold has had enough of your shenanigans. Ooh, that's not a punish. Might have just been a reversal attempt that, you know, didn't catch anything. Could have been a misinput, but I'm not sure what else it could have been. Like EX, is it called Jackknife Kick? I don't know. The quarter circle forward with them EX is pretty fast, but not fast enough to punish something like that, I think. Whoa! Maybe that was supposed to be a regular DP. I'm not sure that would have reached at that height and so far above him, but, you know, would have made more sense than the super did. Alright, here's a good confirm though, Pup. But a little too close. Ingvarr just making use of the, you know, the wake up grab. And then finishes the job. There's Isla though. Icecold kind of playing the pre-patch top tier team. All of these characters... Okay, Isla and Benny have definitely been nerfed. I'm actually not sure about Yashiro. Probably a little bit, right? But as far as I have, you know, seen and heard, I guess all three of these characters are still really good. But oof, Isla is being put to an early grave, eating all of that damage with a really powerful combo by Ingvarr. And the jabs, preventing Icecold from acting out of that corner. Ingvarr takes that first match. That sounds dangerous. Yashiro not really changing. Ingvarr is sticking with all these characters, including the Anhel. We didn't really get to see much out of her. He went for that special a couple times, but that's kind of the only special related thing we saw out of his Anhel. Which is not very special. But hey, jump CD, you know, generally a good tool in KOF. Can make it work with just about any character. Oh, it looks like Icecold is not familiar with the taco. With a cross up. Takes a bit of getting used to just, you know, being ready to block there. Ooh. Ingvarr, a fan of random red skies. That's the name of the move. It's not that good, honestly. It doesn't have a good hit or hitbox. It gets counter-poked easily. And outside of the EX, it just doesn't have a good knockdown either. They made the situation of the heavy version slightly better on block, but it still doesn't seem great. Like, you know, it was plus for a while, but it left her at a range where she really couldn't do anything with it. Now she's a little bit closer. And that's better. But we haven't really seen that here. But Ingvarr doesn't need any tricks. Just jump CD, couple sweeps and stuff. Raw neutral, I guess. But Icecold's Bane is definitely a couple steps above his Yashiro. So we'll see how that goes. Boom, solid DP. Random red sky again, and as I said, the regular versions just don't really do anything. Like, you can use them as combo finishers or something, but I wouldn't risk using them in neutral, especially the light version. It leaves you hella minus. Heavy is at least plus on block, so you could maybe use it like that. But I don't think it's a good tool. Oop, yep, once again. Yeah, Icecold is being pretty dang good with these anti-air. Oh no, anti-air DPs, I say, just as he whiffs one. Can't get them all. And Ingvarr once again. Ooh, once again actually also goes for the level 2 follow-up. I mean, why not? It's huge damage. And this Bane seems to be kind of the problem on Icecold's team. So choosing to use most of your resources to take out the problem sounds like a smart move to me. Can't forget about Isla though. 3.5 bars. That's kind of like a really nice spot for her to be. She can do some really big damage with those resources herself. Okay, light confirmed, but couldn't quite finish it. And Ingvarr active on defense with hops forward and instant buttons. Oh. Oh no! Another DP goes awry. I think it was also the light version, which doesn't have full invul, but maybe it was the heavy. It doesn't matter, Ingvarr evades another one and goes up 2-0. Might have caught Icecold a little frustrated with those frequent DPs now. Gotta keep a clear head if you want to overcome somebody like Ingvarr. Right, I think Ingvarr said in the Discord like a day or a couple of days ago that he was inspired by seeing something from Versus Fighting or something, and that's why he changed up his team. I think I watched KOF. I think I watched top 8 for Versus Fighting. There was no Angel there. So I don't think that was part of that deal. Hey, he's finally doing something Angel. An Angel combo. He didn't finish it, but it was a combo. Okay. Yasuo almost stunned and then gets hit by a random red sky. Another DP out of there. Ingvarr just... Or rather, you know, Icecold didn't have the timing for the overhead, so it whiffed, and that allowed Ingvarr to just land a nice little whiff punish. And that was enough damage to kill. If I can give Icecold some advice on Yasuo as somebody who doesn't play him, but just stand B, jump B in neutral, like hop back B, hop forward B, hop neutral B, and just some stand Bs. That's gonna be really hard for Angel to deal with. Oops, and for many characters, because those buttons are just really good. And then you do some stand CDs, and if those land, you get a combo out of it. But Angel goes down, because for Beni, I don't need to give you any advice. You know what you're doing. Classic confirm. Oh yeah, it's 2D. Jump CD, of course, yeah. And jump C, you know, if you've got a knockdown, jump C, cross up, or just in front, it's also very strong. Now it's on Isla to make another comeback, or, you know, attempt another comeback. It hasn't quite worked out yet. Oh no! If that had been a jump C, maybe it would have succeeded. Ingvarr just really blocking out all of the aerial approaches by Icecold, but finally a DP connects into the super cancel. There we go. Stand CD, pretty good for Isla. Roll through, yes! Ah, wasn't quite ready to confirm, but that was a really good idea. Yeah, roll cancelling gives a lot of punish opportunities that aren't possible otherwise. If you really know your timings and what your opponent's gonna do, you can really get some huge reward. Oh no, that was probably supposed to be just a DP with a little too much sauce behind it. I don't really see a reason to do that super raw. And it has, you know, it is a double quarter circle forward with kicks, so... Oops. Alright, jump D rather, cross up. Nicely done with a hyper hop. She can go over characters and land that. Nicely done. We can finally go to that final character. Icecold looking better now than in the previous matches. What's Ingvarr's Iori gonna do? Just gonna land a solid ass Rekka into level 3 probably, yep. That should be all she wrote. That weird ASMR Iori line sealing the deal. Ingvarr 3-0. What can Icecold do to overcome this? Well, for one, I guess, you know, trying to use those strong Yasuo neutral tools that could already make a pretty big difference. I think Mature also doesn't have the strongest neutral, so she might also struggle. Like, if you make it past Angel with your Yasuo and you keep up a solid neutral game, you might just be able to deal out some good damage against the second character as well. Nice defense. Yep, there's a gap there. Oop. Okay, overhead also secured. Boom, jump CD. Then, you know, like, There we go, I was just about to say it. Being ready after those jump CD counter hits with that follow-up is another thing that just comes with time, I guess. But here you go, absolutely dominating right now. The early jump Cs, that's another Yashiro classic, yeah. Didn't even need to play much neutral, just got the offense down and then, well, the mauling began. Looking like a different beast already with this Yashiro. Oops. Hitbox not quite working out, I guess. Didn't get the turnaround. Damn. But there, it was really good. There's the sweep. Overhead is a little too ambitious maybe, but we're mashing out of this one as well. Ingvarr having trouble baiting these frequent DPs. Nope. But frame trapped with a jump in into maybe a slight delay into a button, or maybe the button was just slow enough to catch Icecold mashing. And now it's Icecold who's having trouble defending, but the combo is not finished! You do have to be pretty fast with those wreckers with Mature. Just kind of strange. Oh! The confirm did not connect. And Yashiro finally goes down. But that was a really good performance by the guy. And now it's looking much, much better for Icecold than it ever did. Yep, the 2B. A little too far for the frame trap. Ah, another drop! But Ingvarr with a drop punish still gets an opportunity. What's gonna happen next? Icecold sadly losing 1 bar on that dropped combo. So now even further behind on resources than he otherwise would have been. Ingvarr fighting with a life deficit, but 4 whole stocks. 1 good hit could pretty much even out these life totals. My PC making stupid sounds. Hey, okay, good awareness to still be ready to cancel the second hit. I might have been like, oh no, that's whiffing, and then forgotten that the second hit also hits. But then, it didn't matter. Icecold holds on to his advantage in this match. Classic KOF characters. Often top tier in their games, because they just have really well-rounded toolsets in general. Oop. Ingvarr with the aggression lands that jump B into a light confirm. No EX spent. Icecold struggling to get in. Ooh, yeah. I was just about to say that was good, but the spacing, I guess, was a little too far, and so the projectile invul ran out before he made it to the projectile. It was too fast. The curse of having too good reactions. Oh no! Okay, got away with it. Lucky break. Still alive. Oh, DP whiffs a little too far away. Maybe a little ambitious from that range, but also not punished. Ingvarr trying to stay at range. Gets... No, wait, does not get the jump in. Hit it a little too early, I guess. When you jump over her far C, you pretty much get a really harsh combo, because her recovery and her hurt box are pretty bad during it. But you gotta be aware. Oop, did not get the taco. Looked like a taco attempt, but maybe wasn't holding the direction long enough, or something. Maybe the timing on the button was too early. Hard to say. Same side again. Once again, no cross-up. Just lands on the other side. It looks like they're both scrambling, maybe panicking a little bit. There's the command grab. Should be easy. Yep, into a level 1 and then just into whatever. Yep, just finish it with that. Boom. And despite such a super strong start, Icecold still couldn't quite clutch out that match. The Isla couldn't quite put the rest of the team on her back. Meanwhile, Ingvarr made it happen with the Iori. Well. And he can also convert off of jump CD counter hits. It's a little tricky, I guess, but when you get it, it's really nice. Okay, there's the stand CDs, and boom! Once you have your opponent not so willing to interact with your neutral anymore, that's when you can crank up the aggression. But no, another drop! Ingvar's punish game not that strong right now, so Icecold doesn't have to suffer much for it, but it definitely was a huge opportunity loss. Angel should already be dead. Wow, that's a whack-ass combo, bro. Hey! You can't go playing Angel on my stream and not fucking know how to play her, okay? Jeez. But the mature, though, looking much more mature. Hey. Oh, that was a really late hit on the jump C. That might have been extra juicy. But right now, Icecold is just boxing Ingvarr into the corner, who finally found a way out. And a little too far behind to hit with a jump C. And so Yashiro falls. And we've got a pretty even game. Icecold's resources are lacking, but still pretty good. Oops. Got scooped up. I guess maybe those are intentional resets. Oh! Huge punish opportunity. How much are we gonna get? We're spending everything to kill. We better not be greedy. Oh yeah. Even went for the level 3. Cool ass animation. Don't think the level 3 was necessary, but hey, it was necessary. Ouch. Uh-oh. Icecold having trouble dealing with the jump C's. Potential cross-up or not. Okay, finds the grab. It's time to start your own aggression. Yeah, Vice's level 3 is also so awesome. Oop. Oop. Catches him low. No, another dropped confirm. Icecold sadly has had a bunch of light confirms into super that didn't quite connect and has had to pay the price most of the time. Oh. Ah, I don't know if that was an intentional rejump because Icecold thought the EX dive kick wouldn't connect, or if that was a misinput. But I'm pretty sure it would have connected. There we go, huge opportunity. This should definitely kill. Okay, I probably would have gone with a level 2, but this might still... Okay, yeah, sure, that works too. I guess that was, in that case, I'd say, like, you know, if you're just going for raw damage, just doing the level 2 punch super is stronger. But if you're not sure how much you're gonna need, then that is actually probably better. Because then you know, whether or not the level 1 kills or not. And then you can just tack on another level 1. And it kills anyway, so... You know, the other one doing more damage doesn't matter. Good decision making. Oof, but the relentless pursuit by Iori, controlled by Ingvarr, was too much to deal with. And despite everything, Ingvarr clears this set with a 5-0, despite his lackluster unhelp. But still GG's. Icecold, you know, as I said last time, he's looking really good. It's just, this time, at the start it kind of looked like the Yashiro wasn't really doing much, but then he stepped up that game a lot. But then the Isa just couldn't quite clear things out. Might need more practice on her, especially on her neutral game. And then, you know, not dropping those confirms into super. But now we're done with KOF for the day, as we venture into the magical world of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. And this time I won't forget to change the game on Twitch. like I have done literally every other time. I think last time I even forgot to change it from Elden Ring to any fighting game, so... Oopsie poopsie. And then I will set up the next match. Hrod versus Tommyboi. I will ping them in the Discord. And Tommyboi. Hrod is listening, but I'm still gonna do it. But I haven't made a room yet, so I guess there's no point in pinging quite yet. Alexein. Room match. Rounds. Up to 9 battles. Limited is the one. I always check because I'm never sure. Oops. Okay. And now I gotta copy down the long ass room code. 1869151. Go, go, go. Haven't heard anything from Tommyboi yet, but I'm hoping he is around. We can only wait to find out right now, I guess. Hrod is in the room. That's right, I don't think I've seen Hrod play the Mr. Karate yet, being rewarded for his Robert loyalty over all these years. So Tommyboi's gonna have to deal with some hey-heys. And that entire shebang. Da-da-da. Still no word from Tommyboi, that's a little worrying. They gave me Mary, but they didn't give Mary a run, sadly. Maybe if they add Yuri, she'll have a run, and then things will be better. Though I would prefer Mary to have a run. Or they could just bring back, proper wave dashing again. And just nerf it for Billy. Tommyboi's not here. Yeah, Mary's cool in this game. People generally say she's pretty bad, but I mean, I'm bad too, so it's fine, I guess. Oh man, Tommyboi, please. Yeah, I don't know. Thinking what we can do. I don't think me playing against you would make much sense here. We could maybe shuffle things around. Then we just have to wait for Tommyboi in another set. But, yeah. Yeah, how about I... Is there anybody I could just call out? Let me check something. Well, but you said you wanted an early match, right? So I didn't think I could let yours be later than this. Well, alright, I guess. Then, in that case, I guess we'll try to have Haxon versus Alexein first. You can stay in the room as long as you're not on the in the player seat, I think. Gotta adjust the scoreboard. Looks like 2 people joined. I can't see their names, but I'm guessing it's the right people. If you're ready, you can start playing. It's kind of silly how this window here blocks their names. Went for king lines. I see. Well, the infinite delay show with yours truly. And he's already back. What a champion. Okay, there's that Rick. That's how it is. The one who really sinks is me. Okay, it looks like we have the players backwards, but now it's correct. Okay. Our first and maybe only Rick today. Of course, Alexein, a Vanessa enthusiast, now playing the character that kind of inspired or, I don't know, prototyped Vanessa's fighting style, though he's got plenty of his own stuff. The Hitman stance with the flicker jabs and stuff, that's not something that Vanessa has had. They're pretty different, but you know, part of that might be because they just changed him up for this game, like they did with Blue Mary, for example. Oop, okay. Looks like that's a frame trap. Hey, baiting out a, you know, a hit with that parry. I haven't seen a ton of Rick myself right now, yet, so I'm not too knowledgeable about what he's gonna do. But right now Alexein's kind of playing a slow style. Looks like he's looking to bait things maybe and weave in and out like some kind of boxer. Oh boy, heavy punish on the grab attempt. Gets right over with that cross-up C. Nice tech by Haxon though. He's got a pretty good read on grabs in general, as we've seen across the weeks. Oops! Another heavy confirm. And Alexein takes that first round. A slow and steady round, but he took it. Oops. You thought you were ready? You thought he was dodging away? Nah, he's right back in there. But Billy, of course, excellent at dealing with characters at range as well, so you gotta really pick your spots. And right now Haxon is better at doing that. Oops, a little too far away for that grab. Alexein catches his extended hurt box. I'm guessing that wasn't plus, but hey, Alexein got away with it. Oop. Also don't know if that's punishable. But Haxon did not really go for a punch, and he's fishing for that counter again. Haxon has seen it before, this time opting for a grab instead. Ouchie! Classic two-hit combo. Jump heavy into a sweep. Ooh, and he keeps pressing. Once again, just kind of slowly walking back. Oh, and gets that whiff punish. I wonder if there would have been a potential link after that. That looked kind of clean. Whoa, a little too slow. And so Alexein gets a full punish. Wait, doesn't confirm and goes for another silly counter. Come on, bro. Uh-oh. Time's ticking down, but this is easily enough time to... No, wait! I thought he could still follow up, you know, even though he was overheated, into the kill, but... his routing wasn't quite ideal, and so Alexein manages to take that match anyway. Yeah, that could have definitely been a Haxon's round. But, you know, when you're so close to overheat, it might be hard to adjust your combo. Hey. Alright. Haxon making good use of Billy's buttons right now. Even though the lights have been nerfed, they are still pretty dang good. Oh, anti-air counter hit, but no follow-up. The height was a little awkward, so I can see why he would not have the timing down. Oof! Now it's Alexein's time to strike back. Bada boom! Alexein managed to get his advantage. Both of them in SPG though. Oop, a little early on the anti-air, but also managed to let him be safe against that jump rev blow. Hey, I was just about to say Haxon with a slight life lead, but now he does again. Boom! Ooh! Haxon playing the strongest grappler, it seems. Haxon baiting hard. He's a master baiter. Lands his long-range poke into some big damage. The Billy experience. Alexein finds himself in a corner. Wow, boxes his way literally back to mid-screen. No anti-air. Haxon gets to just land and provide him with an empty throw. Oof. Jump scared. And the counters have just not been working ever since that first one. Might be wiser for Alexein to go for something more offensive instead in those situations. Uh-oh, speaking of offense, he's got denied, and Haxon evens out the scores. I guess I'd ping Tommyboi one more time, real quick. Maybe he'll show up after the set, or during it. Ooh, funny little trade link. Wonder how much you could squeeze that one, if you really went into it. Oof. Oops. Looked like he could have converted into a little more, but hey. Oof, nice whiff punch by Haxon. Oh, another wild punish. This time even with a dash in to maximize the damage entirely. Now Alexein once again fighting back from behind. Lots of foot grabs in this set. And here on the ground, actually, so landing punch more like. Oops. Alexein seems to enjoy going for those grab baits into the cross-up, but this time it was just a smidge too late. Uh-oh. No confirm. Lucky break for Alexein. There's still a chance. With these resources, he could kill in one combo. Maybe not while he's overheated, though. Oh, I was just about to say! A solid hit into the hidden gear might do it, but Haxon a little too far away. Not really committing to anything. Alexein now down 2 full bars. And didn't even manage to take down the position in that round. Oof! Meanwhile, Haxon's Billy is looking on point. Oops! On point for getting hit on the dome. Oof. Letting himself get walked into the corner, though. Ah, too far for the grab. What? They're both standing there? What's happening? Oh, what the hell was that? What was that? He just stood there as if his controller had disconnected or something. That just walks forward as if it was to be like, hey, I'm giving you the round. And they just grabbed him and now we're back. What was that? That was some high-level mind games. What is happening? What are we doing? Is Alexein having controller troubles? I really don't know what's going on anymore. I think something is probably wrong. Unless they are just both committed to this, like, level 2000 psych out game. Stare down off the millennium. Oh, Haxon has black screen. And Alexein apparently, for him it's fine. Yeah, there appears to be some kind of problem. Let's hope that with the round change, Haxon's screen fixes itself. If not, then I guess, since it's technically kind of 1-1, I guess we could reset this match. Ah, unable to synchronize. Okay, something definitely happened. I guess that might have been it, yeah. Yeah, it looks like they are still... Okay, maybe if I just go back to spectating... Okay. I guess if you can hear me, like, I don't know, cancel out of the game or something. Yeah. Pulse. Or something. It's these synced. I can't type. Oh no. Yeah. Does it still? Okay, wait. Now I can spectate again. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess we can try just going on now. That you can, I guess, you can either start this match from, you know, all the way, or you can both take one round. Make your decision, I guess. Probably fair is to just start it over, because otherwise the meter situation is going to be hard to reproduce. I guess they are both expecting the other to take the round. And Alexein is taking it. One haymaker after the other. Swinging fists, unbelievable aggression. What a round by Alexein, what a pro. Didn't even leave Hrod any time to retaliate. How will this change up now? Oh man, Haxon's really going in. Wow, Alexein fighting back, but he can't because Haxon's offense is just too powerful. Did I say Hrod? I meant Haxon. Look at this genius offense, he's too strong. Well, both of your names start with an H, so... that's, you know... Anyway, now we're really into it. 1-1, both with pretty even resources. Oh, that might have been unsafe, though it didn't even say punish, so maybe it was a little too slow, maybe it wasn't a punish. But either way, their life is pretty even. They're both trying not to fall for the other's traps, trying to find some spacing where they can get an advantage. But so far it's not really happening for either of them. Heavy jump in, no connection though. Oof! Wonder if that could have linked into something. It was even a counter hit, I think. Both of them looking pretty scary with full resources. Oh. Cross up jump C. Oof. Alexein spending a lot more time walking backwards than I would have thought he would with Rick. Ooh, jump over to the other side and then grab. He's got a pretty nice life lead. It's going to be hard for Haxon to make this comeback. He might try to go for a random level hidden gear, but yeah, that would have been too much of commitment. On the other hand, I guess it was the final round. And Alexein takes that... No, wait, right, isn't it? In this game, don't they have a weird system? No, that was some other game. That was 2XKO, I think. But what game? There's a recent game that has a really weird draw system. But it's not this one. And it wasn't even a draw. What am I even... It's a timeout. Right, no, there was a game with a really weird timeout system. Is it 2XKO? Yeah, I think it might have been 2XKO. I don't know. Whatever. I'm getting confused by myself. Haxon, the one approaching first. Oh no, whiffs that anti-air, but no big punish. It's all good. There's that nasty jump C cross again, but the confirmation isn't quite ready. Obviously this character is still new, so Alexein hasn't been able to commit as much time to this one as like his Hotaru, for example. Oops! Well punished, but no confirmation, no continuation. There's an anti-air, but no cancel. Oop. Oop. Reversals out of there. Hey, finally we confirm with another landing punish. The rev blows are not really landing though. And Haxon's getting ever closer to revving up all the way to an overheat. Oh! Ah! Yeah, that was a pretty odd height So with a new character not being ready to with a juggle, does make sense. And we're once again getting down to the timeout. Oop. This is going to be a really hard comeback, and it's not happening. Haxon 1-up in this match. I guess I can kind of see why Alexein would be very careful and not try to approach too much, given Billy's strength at the mid-range. But also, there might be some better ways to not get timed out. I don't know. We'll see what Alexein makes of it. Hey! Overhead beats out the low straight up. Keeps him just out of sight of SPG, yes. And then the light confirm. Alexein almost got him, but now we're back at Billy's best range. And Haxon is just waiting for something to happen, and whiff punches the normal with a dash and grab. Excellently controlling this corner. Alexein really just getting blocked out of everything that he's trying to do right now. The life lead is dwindling. Alright, he's closed the gap, brought us back to mid-screen. He still has a life lead, and we're approaching that 10-second marker once again. Oh, gets some jabs in there, and finally, after a drawn-out mid-game, takes that round. Oops. Whoopsies. Second time Alexein went for the reversal super and it worked again. Tush! Ah. I guess the frame advantage on that isn't that great despite being heavy. Because he has not gotten a combo out of that every time. That overhead looks especially like hard to react to, I guess. The animation isn't so obvious. Oh. Now once again, we're in a pretty even situation with time dwindling down, and there's a huge chance to definitely take this. Phew, Alexein with the 3-1, and remember, it is Rick's release week, so that means Alexein is only one match away from claiming the set. So Haxon needs to turn up the heat. But we definitely have seen, you know, that Haxon is more than capable enough of taking these. Just gotta put it together. Put the recipe, put the ingredients in the pot and let them stir. Oops. Okay, Alexein now making more use of the forward-moving specials of Rick's. There's another one. Overhead again, and the cross again, and the overhead again. He's playing aggressively. Not really going for combo potential, but more for surprise and, you know, little chunks of damage. Uh-oh. Ah, that was almost a huge shimmy for Haxon. Didn't react in time, though. There's that overhead out of the stance. Didn't get to confirm, though. And once again we're approaching that 10-second marker. But it might not quite make it there. No, it did. Still, though, that should be the end of the round if Haxon doesn't drop this. Here we go. Very solid and patient play by Haxon. Both of them have been pretty patient here. Oops. Ooh. This time it's Alexein who lands the grab after Haxon whiffs his. Alexein giving him a lot of space. Oh, another wild punch grab. Overhead, but the combo wasn't quite there. Though the burnout, the overheat happened. I wasn't even paying attention to that bar on Haxon's side. I wonder if Alexein has a good, guard crush setup with Rick. If he does, he didn't quite get it there because of Haxon's wise reversal. And the overheat is about to end. We're probably not going to see a guard crush. But any combo that Alexein lands now will probably do it. Uh-oh, but he might not get a chance. Because Haxon just needs another throw, any confirm, really, this thing. And Haxon stays alive. Why does it say 0-3? Haxon should have 2. Huh? I even just hit +1 and didn't do anything. Huh? Oh, I think... Okay, there's a -1 button just below the +1. Maybe I accidentally tapped that. I don't know. Anyway. Boop, boop. Wake up grab. Classic. Oops. Oh! That's what Alexein has been fishing for a while. First time it really landed. Haxon now in SPG. Now, thanks to the patch, SPG at the final ratio doesn't provide you with a rev bonus anymore, but you do still get the massive defense buff. I definitely like the changes they made to the SPG system, but it seems like final ratio is still extremely popular. DNA players have to work super hard, come on. Ooh, Alexein dodges out of the way of that rev blow and just says, you know what, you come to me, I've got a huge life lead. There's only 13 seconds left on the clock, and once again, favoring those overheads now. Oop. Janae also didn't really get anything from the patch, if I remember. Like, she got a little bit of something, but not much. Uh-oh. Huge chance for Haxon. Gets that heavy conversion. Ah! Massive shimmy by Alexein with that jump, but drop the combo. Whew. I wonder if that one can be plus if it hits late like that. Alexein kind of playing a dance-like boxing game with Rick right now. But that dance, he got stepped on his toes by a very rude Brit called Billy. Uh-oh! And the overhead secures the next round, and with it, the match and the set. Alexein is your winner. Because he played Rick. GG's. Yeah, Alexein definitely has a very runaway, annoy you kind of play style. Okay, Tommyboi still has not responded. Oh, did Haxon play against Kenshiro last time? When was the last time Haxon played? Versus Icecold? No, that wasn't Kenshiro. But he might have had to play against Kenshiro that one time. Either way, still well played by both, for sure. But now we're back to the Tommyboi conundrum. Yes, definitely. Strategy. I guess I'll get blown up real quick. Live on stream. And you'll just have to deal with my salt. Just gonna update the scoreboard. Hello, Joe Star Trunks. It's not a tournament. But Joestar, if you want to play against Hrod right now, then, you know, we can make that happen because the player that's supposed to play against him isn't showing up. And I would rather not play. Because I'm ass. And I haven't even played against Mr. Carter yet. So I'll take anyone to replace me here. Alright, fine. Well then, Hrod, get in here and blast me away. Okay. I'm not warmed up, and I have many other excuses. So, maybe I should... whatever. Like, I think maybe for Mary, starting ratio makes sense because she wants to be in Rev. But whatever, man. I'm probably gonna be better off just having the defense with my scrub ass. Ouchie. Ah. Ah. Got me. Oh no. Ouchie, ouch. Ouchie, ouch, ouchie, ouch. Stop. Nah. I wasn't sure. Ouchie. Oh boy. Oh no. Yeah. Ah. Oh, what? My move didn't come up. Yeah. Yeah. So obviously you could see that Hrod was clearly cheating there. You could tell by some of the frames that he definitely was cheating. Ouchie. Ouchie. Oh, what? Ouchie. Yes. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ouch, ouch. Oh, no. Nah, what? No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Ah, fuck, I could have done something there. Ah, I couldn't reach. Well. That's a 1-0 for Hrod. Gee. What? What's... Oh, come on. No. Damn it, I just can't do the thing that I'm trying to do. Damn it. That was supposed to be a JD God cancel. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, you dropped it. Oh, I didn't. I thought I'd get the JD, so I wasn't ready for the regular thing. Time to turn off my head. Wait, I didn't mean to do that follow-up, but hey, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Yeah. Oh, of course, multiple hits. Ouch. Oops, why didn't I get the GT? Yeah. What the? Should have just sent everyone. But whatever. Ah, why wasn't I behind? No. Ouch. Mr. Karate wins. That's a 2-0 for Hrod. What? Why did that not connect? Ah. What? My button was too slow, I guess. No, I interrupted you, I swear. It should have worked. Ugh. My JD game on Wake Up is horrible. Yeah. I fucked it up. Yeah, of course. I'm surprised I didn't get the JD. Wow, that was late. Well done. Fuck. I don't know why I got that stupid follow-up instead of the right one. I'm plus! It's only +1, but it's plus, damn it. I didn't get my forward dash. No, please stop. Stop. You gotta stop. I'm calling the cops. Oh, come on. My very first reversal hit super. Can't just block that. That's illegal. 3-0 for Hrod. Bet that I have to hit start. My start button is like tiny and shitty, so I don't like hitting it. Pups. It's better than nothing, I guess. Oh, too far away. Are you kidding me? No, why did you get that and not me? I also landed and hit a button. No. No. Oh, fuck. I didn't expect you to land on the other side. Ah, what? From that range you just did that? Damn it. Why? Why does that not combo? Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. I did not enter that. No! Oops. Damn. I went KOF mode just now and tried to grab with a C into the side. That's how you know I'm well practiced. Why do I not get the fucking correct moves? Oh my god. I mean, I know why, because I'm not practicing. But like, Jesus Christ, that's frustrating. No. No. 4-0 for Hrod. What? I thought it loses to lows. Huh? Oh wait, I guess the EX beats right. The EX beats both, right? I should have stopped after the second one. That's plus. No! Stop it, you fucking stupid game. No! Jesus Christ, at least I didn't get punched. Oh my god. What? Where's my grab? What the fuck? That was so good! Come on, that was a good maneuver by me. No, come on. Yeah, great. Yeah. I tried to JD that. Should have just blocked or ref guarded it. That was really dumb by you. Why the fuck did you do that? That was honestly really fucking stupid. I can't get the fucking move. What the fuck? I can't get it. I even gave up on doing something better just to do that. Ouch. Wow. That was supposed to be a super, but hey. I won a round, finally. But you. What? Okay, that's definitely what I intended to do. Ow. Damn it. What? How was that on a punish? Nah. Get out of here. Really? You blocked that? First time I do that fucking overhead? Nah. Nah. Alright, finish the job, please. Thank you. And surprisingly, Hrod wins 5-0. Wow, I can't believe it. I'm just gonna put that down as Tommyboi losing 5-0, actually. That's the plan. Tommyboi lost 5-0. I can't believe it. What a scrub. GG. Okay. Well, I dropped like literally every combo. Okay, up next and last we have Maddo and Semper Pups. Semper. Go, go, go. Yeah. I've got lots of ideas with Mary, but I don't really play, so like I'm trying to like, you know, what I want to do is kind of like do a free flow, like mix up type of thing where I can use the, you know, the command dash she has to trick my opponent with various options and stuff. But I didn't really get to show that at all. Tommyboi in exclamation marks. Lost 5-0 to Hrod. And I got update the score. Okay. I think I saw Maddo on the left. It's Gato versus Gato. No problem. Thanks for playing in the wiki. Oops, a little bit of a grab whiff, but Maddo wasn't ready. But here comes a real grab. 1 to combo out of 2. Haha. It's got me, yeah. Actually, Maddo playing with the, both of them playing with a medium ratio. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if that's like a thing that Gato players have found for themselves. Like, actually, for Gato specifically, I think it's called flux ratio, right? Flux ratio is the way to go. Don't really know why, but like I think now flux ratio has more of a, you know, more of an advantage than before because it has both some damage mitigation and some SPG bonus. But, you know, it's just kind of weaker in both ways. But at least it's got something. The other two only have one thing. Right, it's kind of gold versus silver in a way. And right now, the gold one is the one with 1 point up. But of course, silver is always in the mindset of the challenger, the one to make the comebacks. Let's see Maddo make that happen. Yeah, the defense buff on the final ratio still seems better overall, which is a shame. Oh, smooth reaction in the nick of time. SPG just in the right spot, clearly. And with a little super finisher, yes. Maddo brings this match back to an even playing field. I do think, like I said with Mary, that maybe for some characters the starting ratio could be good because you want to have, you know, use your rev moves as much as possible, and then you start off with that, and that might be better. But yeah, the health benefits of final ratio are still pretty strong. Just kind of the brainless but strong option. Not brainless though is oof, Semper Pups' offense right now. Oh man. Maddo stuck in the corner, can't quite make it out, and falls in this first match. Semper Pups establishing a small lead. A little bit of a breather before we go into the next one. Maddo standing there patiently. Swift pokes with a jump with a stand A and trying to move in after establishing the advantage. But now he's disadvantageously in the corner. Good pickup by Semper Pups, but oh, well punished on the counter attempt. And they are both in SPG. For the anti-airing out of that flip. Uh-oh. Escapes. Nice guard cancel. But the read on that throw by Semper Pups gonna lead to way more damage. This is... actually, it is gonna kill. I was gonna say it wasn't, but wow. The final hit really being final. Hoo-hoo. The background music with those like samurai sounds and stuff really fitting the mood between Gato and Gato. Oh, the wild punish, that's harsh. Maddo got caught trying to grab, or techie grab maybe. And with a level 2, that might just do it. Yup, rare footage of level 2 actually useful. 4 frames of rollback. Might not be ideal. No, bummer. I think last week it was ACDA versus Semper Pups. And they actually... No, wait, it was Icecold versus ACDA. Okay. Or no, wait, it was also Semper Pups. No, versus Icecold. Okay, no. I guess Icecold was the one with the great connection. So that would have been a contrast to today, but I guess today it's not. It's Semper Pups, so it doesn't matter. Oh, but this DP matters. Maddo in SPG has his advantages at play right now. At least the rev advantage, but not anymore. Gonna get a little bit of a damage reduction on this combo. So he survives. But it's rough, and the DP goes missing. Semper Pups with another round under his belt. Maddo just jumping back. Might have given up on this round or something. Okay, no, he's back to trying. It was all a ruse. He just wanted to be with us back to the wall. He can't get crossed up, and he wanted SPG, but it still didn't work out. He is still in SPG though. Oof. Uh-oh. Maddo found a bit of an advantage, but Semper immediately DPs out of it and now is trying to chip away at Maddo's health. Does enough damage that the next jab seals the round. And Semper Pups is up 3-0. The connection might be hurting Maddo a lot, because I was expecting this to be a lot more contested. But it is net play. Nice guard cancel again. Oof. But Semper Pups keeps striking Maddo out of all of the aerial approaches and lots of ground moves as well. Just keeps finding the right timings to interrupt. That wasn't plus. But Semper Pups just has the timing of the gods right now, I guess. Oof. Semper with another round. That was a very active one. Lots of counter hits and counter pokes. Lots of interruptions. But it was mostly Semper landing them. And he's once again on the winning side in this round. Yeah, we can kind of see the connection jumping just now from 30-something to 90-something. It happened just as I looked up at the connection. I guess you can't see it because the scoreboard is above it. But it happened, and Semper takes that match, and Maddo has had enough of this connection. I guess that's lower accurate to Gato, but I can see why it would be unfun to play when you can't see. But hey, a 4-0 is better than nothing. We got most of the set. I guess let's write it down as an 05. Let's just say the last match is forfeit. Well, otherwise, when I write it down, it'll look weird, I guess. Yeah, I can understand. But GG's nonetheless, and thanks for showing up. And that marks the end of today's episode of Sink or Swim, where some things didn't go so well. But I will tell you what happened, at least. We started with one King of Fighters match. Ingvarr and Icecold put on a good show, but Ingvarr secured it with a 5-0. Then we had Hrod absolutely destroying Tommyboi. Man, that Tommyboi guy, he sure would got owned. Then, I guess actually before that, we had a switcheroo because we were waiting for Tommyboi. It was Haxon versus Alexein, which Alexein won 4-2 because he only needed 4 because he was playing Rick. But that was a pretty well-contested and even set. And then Maddo versus Semper Pups ended in a clean sweep for Semper Pups. Apparently the connection was bad. It happens. And that's what went down. And I will thank you guys for showing up and watching and playing and everything. Since there's no point if I was here all by myself, you know, if I was all alone, then none of this would make any sense. Thank you for the following, Mark. And you know, none of this makes sense if I'm alone because, as you know, there is no I in Sink or Swim. GG's.